Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning and happy hump day, Rockaholics. And shout out to everyone who's running on very little sleep, like Steve Migs and I are this morning after the Pearl Jam show.
Yeah, a full night's sleep. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, to be fair, some of our full nights of sleep are really not adequate in the first place, but it was rough last night.
That's what I was telling Sarah. She's like, how you doing? I'm like, I don't feel much more tired than usual, which really just says how bad my sleep is typically, because I didn't get much less sleep than usual.
I think I got right around 3 hours, maybe a few minutes shy of that.
Yep. I walked into my house at like 5 minutes before midnight, and I think I fell asleep almost the moment I put my head down on the pillow, and then it was like 3:20, my alarm went off. So I slept in today, guys. I feel pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, an extra 13 minutes I slept in.
Well, first things first, let's inform the Rockaholics.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Lawn. Today it's National Learn About Composting Day. So I recommend everybody message Ryan Castle.
Oh, he's very good at composting.
And very passionate about it. God forbid you put something in the wrong bin over there.
He will shame you in a company-wide email.
He will. He will let you know. Yesterday, while we were hanging out at Pearl Jam, enjoying an incredible show at a sold-out Climate Pledge Arena, our friend Sarah over here, she was over at T-Mobile Park to check out the Seattle Mariners. So I have $1 million question for Sarah, because I know she was there with her girlfriends having a couple of drinks. She Ubered home, so you know she was having a good time. Do you know if the Mariners won?
I do know, and we did win.
Let's go. Did you stay till the end?
Of course I did.
You know what? For once, that was a good idea on your end.
Thank you.
Were your friends trying to leave early?
Of course they were.
And you convinced them to stay?
Yes.
Big rally, what was it, in the 8th inning? And the Mariners ended up winning, beating the Houston Astros again, 4-2. Thank you, Julio Rodriguez. That was a great game.
It was so good. And at first we were winning, then we were losing, and then we won. And I was with a big group of people, like you said, and one of them was an Astros fan. So it's just so fun.
Feels even
better.
better.
He was so cocky there for a little bit.
Oh, nothing better when you get a little pie in your face, you Astros fan.
Yep, that's what's up.
That's awesome. So it was a good time?
Oh, yeah. So fun.
Nice.
There's a 15-year-old kid in Arizona who is lucky to be alive after a bear got into his family's cabin and attacked him last week. His older brother chased the bear off, which ultimately saved his life. He was a little scraped up, but is expected to make a full recovery. And we do have his mom, Carol, talking about the bear attack.
He hadn't realized it because it came in from behind and it reached over and swiped his face twice, got him on the nose and the cheek, and then it went ahead and got his forehead and the top of his head. Everybody that came in to help him, he had a big thank you, and so he's handling it well, and he'll be okay.
Yeah, have you ever had somebody like get behind you and like jokingly like hug you? I know, Dan, you're guilty of doing that from time to time. You get behind people and give them a good warm embrace. That sounded weird. Sorry.
Yeah, not in a creepy way.
I know when I say it does sound kind of odd, but you know what I mean. Like, or you do the old like tap their shoulder and turn them around. You're like, "Who's my friend?" And it's a freaking bear. Oh, hell no.
There's also some audio from a law enforcement officer named Sean.
It was thanks to the quick reaction by his brother and his family that they were able to distract the bear from what very easily in a matter of seconds could have turned into a real tragedy.
That is just scary. Very, very scary. The Kraken made it official yesterday. Dan Bilesma is now their new head coach. A lot of people believe a big part of it, the success of the Coachella Valley Firebirds. He did a nice press conference where some people were like, you know, he was a little soured on being a coach after things didn't go well in Buffalo. He says it's been his stint in Coachella with the Firebirds that have made him realize that he loves coaching again, made him fall back in love with coaching, and he's done an incredible job over there. He is excited about coming to Seattle so he can get away from some of that heat that is over in Coachella Valley, because he says he's more of a 60 degrees kind of guy as opposed to 100 degrees plus, which is typically how it is in Coachella Valley.
And you also saw he was kicking it with Eddie Vedder backstage.
That was freaking awesome. All of a sudden, I see pictures of Eddie Vedder hanging out at Climate Pledge Arena, and who's he hanging it with? Dan Bilesma and his wife. That was pretty cool.
What's up, Coach? Welcome to Seattle.
And then Eddie Vedder popped on a Kraken jersey at the end of the game, at the end of the concert, which was really cool to see as well. Hey, as far as weather, we're going to hit a high of 57 degrees. It's going to be cloudy. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Last night was the Pearl Jam show, night 1 of 2 happening this week. Migs and I were there.
Yes.
How was the show? Did Migs get the Kraken-inspired Pearl Jam jersey? We chatted with some fans at Climate Pledge, and you're going to hear how it all went at 6:20.
The Daily Migs Show. Hey. The Daily Migs Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Migs and I got to go to Pearl Jam last night. Sold out Climate Pledge Arena, and man, what a homecoming welcome they got.
I do love that Eddie made it a point to say, hey, we didn't want to start the tour here in Seattle. That's why we did Vancouver first and a bunch of other shows. That way we could get all our crap together. That way by the time we come back home, we're firing in all cylinders. And I have to say they definitely were last night.
It was amazing.
The crowd was great too.
Oh, for sure. Singing at the top of their lungs. It was the most joyful band I think I've seen in a very long time. They just looked like kids up there.
I know there were a few times where I'm like, oh, these guys are like 60, and they are just playing like they're 20.
It was amazing. And I did meet someone, Steve Migs, that got one of the Pearl Jam Kraken jerseys.
Yeah.
And it looked awesome. Time out. I have to talk to you for 1 second. I'm
Taryn.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. First, let's play the fun game of how drunk do you think Taryn is by the time she's talked to these rockaholics?
I'm going with a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Because where'd you go before the concert?
Queen Anne Beer Hall.
Yeah.
Coog owned.
I timed so I got there around like 8-ish or so, something like that. And I finally met up with Taryn. She's like, oh, I had a full beer I had to just chug before I left the venue. I'm like, you didn't have to chug it.
Well, they forgot my beer. And then when I finally got it, it was like we had to go. So I consumed as much of it as I could as quickly as possible. I'm
Taryn.
Yes. Who are you?
Huge fan.
Oh my God. What's your name?
I'm Jill.
You got the jersey.
Yes.
You know, Steve Migs waited in line.
I know.
It was sold out.
Jose got it for me.
Jose's a good dude.
Yeah. Jose's
By the way,
amazing.
Are you going to dip your pretzel in that sauce?
Half and half.
You do half?
Oh, this is already great. And I know Jill. He's a good dude. He's a fellow hockey guy. Yeah. Big Canadians fan. I'll let that slide, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I love that you're impressed by his pretzel.
I was. Plain and...
It kind of sounded like you were asking because you might like steal some of his dip. Like, you gonna eat that? You gonna eat that sauce, or can I just lick it?
Drunk Taryn just puts her finger in the cheese dip. It's like,
that's what I do. No judgment.
Plain and half crazy.
Yes.
What's been your favorite song so far tonight?
Even flow.
Oh, that was amazing, right?
That was so good.
Dude, rock on.
I have to say, I did get 4 songs off of 10, and I lost my mind. They started off with Release, which was just amazing.
Stunning.
And they also did Even Flow. They did it live, which was great, but they did Deep. And I almost jumped out of my seat and left the 100 level and ended up in the floor because I was just like, yes, I can't believe they're playing this live.
So I also met a guy that had seen them 12.
Oh,
yeah.
Real quick, did not get the jersey. People are wondering.
No.
It wasn't because I didn't want to buy the jersey. I got free parking, so I was already justified myself. I'm like, didn't have to pay for parking, found street parking. I'm like, that saved me like $50. So now the jersey's only $100. That's Pearl Jam math, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I just saved myself $50. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting the jersey. Jersey was already gone. Sold out everywhere. Outside, inside, all the Seattle-specific shirts, except for the one that has the troll on it, the green one, which I think everybody agreed wasn't really our cup of tea. It's fine. I didn't want to drop $40 on that one. But all the cool Seattle-based stuff was already sold out by the time I got there.
So now we're not even sure. Did they bring out more merch, or is it really gone starting today?
I got to think they're going to have more stuff today and then tomorrow as well.
Well, I did meet a guy that had seen Pearl Jam 12 times. However, that is not the band that he has seen the most times. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, I asked you how many times you've seen Pearl Jam, and you said...
12.
No, you said only 12.
Only 12.
That's not a lot?
No. I've seen...
Your sound so... That's not a lot?
That's not a lot?
No. I've seen other bands many more times.
Okay, who have you seen the most?
The String Cheese Incident.
How many times have you seen that?
I think I'm like 80.
80?
It's a very hippie-based band there, Danny.
Oh, no, I know that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew.
I was just surprised that was his answer.
Clearly, this guy likes to
he was fun.
Enjoy festivals.
He was fun. You don't look old enough to have seen any band 80 times.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then what's number 2?
Fish.
And you said 40 times.
40-ish.
So
I do like how Taryn almost sounds like she's going to get mad at him at any moment. Well, what's the second band you've seen?
I named Taryn Tipsy Taryn as I was around her because she was like just teetering on the edge of becoming Tarantula Taryn. Like, if I say the wrong thing, she might rip your head off. But she was acting happy.
I was very happy. So Pearl Jam a dozen.
Yeah.
And what's been your favorite song of the night so far?
Release Me.
The opener.
The opener.
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I love it.
And I love you.
There were a few moments at the end of the show. She was like, when are they going to do the encore? I'm like, Taryn, that was the encore. They just played their last song.
Okay, but here's the thing. The break that they took between the main set and the encore was so short. I was like, was that a legitimate break? Or, you know what I mean? Rockaholics, did you go to the Pearl Jam show? We want to hear what you thought of it. 206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after AC/DC.
The Daily Migs Show.
Did you get to go to Pearl Jam last night, Rockaholics? We want to hear your review of the show. 206-803-ROCK. Met some amazing Rockaholics last night.
Yeah. One person texted in and just said 206-803-ROCK, said, hey, that tribute to Bill Walton, amazing. You didn't catch it because you were being tipsy Taryn and you left to go to the bathroom and we didn't see you for a while.
But you know what? When I met the guy in the Grateful Dead shirt, we were talking about Bill Walton, so I was kind of there for that part.
It was cool. Obviously, I did not know this, but apparently Bill Walton, which is no surprise, I guess, because he's such a big Grateful Dead fan. He was also a huge Pearl Jam fan. Bill Walton just passed away. NBA player, big commentator, well-loved by so many. And, man, Eddie was having a tough time giving him some love. You could hear that his voice was cracking during that moment. They put up a cool picture of Bill Walton at a Pearl Jam show in the background, and then they dedicated, I think, the song Man of the Hour to him, which I thought was really cool.
Very special.
Yeah.
I did run into a couple of awesome bartenders, of course, because that's, what I was doing.
That's what you were doing when the tribute was happening.
Hanging out with the bartenders, and they were very kind. I'm here with Eric and John.
Yes.
And you guys, have you been loving the Pearl Jam concert from behind the bar?
Oh my God, we are loving it. We're having the best time. We can't wait to do it 2 times.
So you guys are both back on Thursday.
Yes, we are.
Are you both massive Pearl Jam fans?
Oh yeah. Yes. I saw him in 91.
I just love that the tribute to Bill Walton is happening right now, and Taryn is just buttering up to the bartenders, probably trying to get a free drink out of the deal.
91.
Kitsap Fairgrounds, Lollapalooza 2.
And John's on work release, so he really loves hanging out.
Okay, you told him too much information. Stop that stuff.
Okay, next question. What is the most popular beer of the night that people are drinking?
Dark and Stormy.
Yeah, Dark and Stormy. That is a rum and Kraken drink. Tell your friends.
All right.
I had that at the KISS concert.
Was it good?
10 out of 10 recommend.
Nice.
Really freaking good.
Didn't you ask beer, though?
I did.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I was tracking.
They clearly were tipsy, just as Taryn was.
They're like, we needed some more of the cocktails, not more of the beer.
And what has been your favorite song of the night so far?
I like Dark Matter, but I also like hearing Release to start.
That was a wild opener. Like, I was so happy.
I like Killing Me Softly.
He's new.
Oh, I love you guys so much.
You gotta give me another drink.
They didn't give me a free drink, but you know what they did give me, Steve Migs? A free pretzel.
Oh!
Yeah, she walks down the aisle and she's like, look what I got for free. Mind you, this morning I had to tell my wife what I purchased. Not that she was mad. She was just like, I was going on our bank app just to check on something. She's like, you spent a lot of money at the Pearl Jam concert. I'm like, yeah, you want to know what I purchased? A water, a pretzel, and a T-shirt. And I think I was coming close to about $100 just for those 3 items.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spendy out there.
Also, so I went to the bar to get a pretzel and a water. And the guy in front of me, I guess he ordered a beer. And then he asked for another beer. And so the guy's just like, the bartender goes, you know what? This one's on the house. Here you go. Wow. Gave the guy a free beer. And he's like, I did that for you. And I'm like, you did that for me? He's like, well, yeah, because I didn't want to have to ring the guy up. And it was going to slow down what you wanted. So I did that for you. And in my head, I'm like, you know what you could have done for me? Just give me a free pretzel or a free drink. Like, why? Like, well, you gave him something free as a reward to me. Like, I thought that was such a strange thing. Like, I did this for you.
Thank you.
I know. I was like, cool, man. Thanks for charging me the regular price and giving him a free beer for me.
If you would have just skipped the Bill Walton tribute and come and hung out with me, I could have hooked you up with a free pretzel, Steve.
Well, we had to get your review. So the concert ends. They're just about to go into their very last song, and I could tell Taryn and Brad are about to leave. So I'm like, I can't let Tipsy Taryn leave without getting a review of the Pearl Jam concert from her. So you guys ready for Taryn's review of the Pearl Jam show?
I am not.
Instant concert review from our friend Taryn Daly here.
This was the most amazing night. Seattle is celebrating something gigantic.
What?
Great.
What are we celebrating?
Pearl Jam was home after 6 years.
Also, before I get to the rest of the video, I just remembered this part. So there's a moment that's like they were doing Just Breathe, which is a really like emotional song.
Oh my God.
It's a real like it tugs on the emotional strings. So I'm sitting there just kind of vibing, feeling it. I'm here with my buddy. Taryn just like elbows me hard in the ribs, and I turn around and she gives me like the look like she's like, look at my husband's eyes. He's crying. Like she's mocking her husband for tearing up over an emotional song because Tipsy Taryn over here thinks it's hilarious that her husband's crying and wanted to let me know so I could see him crying too.
Look at this wimp.
Yeah, she's like doing like the 2 tears coming down her eyes, like, look at him, look at this guy.
But you know what? Their tribute to what Eddie Vedder said about the girlfriends that became their wives and have been with him all these years, and then he made a joke about their kids growing up so that now they can be their girlfriends again.
To go on dates again.
Dates again. But it was a really beautiful tribute to all the women in their lives.
And a perfect opportunity to mock your husband. All right, back to Taryn's review.
This was the most amazing night. Seattle is celebrating something gigantic. Pearl Jam is back after 6 years, and it has been an evening for the record books.
And it looks like they're about to play their last song.
I don't want it to end.
We have to go to work tomorrow.
Can I call in sick?
Can I call in sick?
Can I call in sick?
I don't feel good.
I have the Pearl Jam flu.
I think we're dead.
That was a little aggressive.
That was a great show.
And then off goes Tipsy Taryn.
Bye.
That was so dramatic. That entire thing.
A little exaggerated.
So exaggerated. 6 years. It's not like that long, you guys. Chill.
Okay, remember what happened in the last 6 years? We went through a pandemic.
The
and they
world
didn't get to
shut
play.
down.
They released an album in that time.
The Mariners didn't win a World Series.
Exactly.
Well, that'll never happen, so.
This was the most amazing night. Seattle is celebrating something gigantic.
You came out of the drunkenness for a few seconds to say the word gigantic.
Gigantic.
I enunciated.
Yeah. Also, give a shout to Sue Bird. That was gigantic.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty freaking cool. They did the song I was hoping they were going to do, which is Waiting for Stevie.
I was excited about that because I was getting a beer.
I was going to say you weren't anywhere near me.
But then I watched it from the very, very top, and everybody was a vibe. It was so nice.
I think most people who looked at me and said, "This is gigantic."
Oh my God. I'm going to punch you.
I know. I'm trying to make it happen. One song, do you remember when they did, it's called River Cross, which is off of like Gigaton.
Yes.
It's a really trippy, weird song. Never really thought much of it on the album. I thought it was fine. Live was just haunting. It was like one of my favorite. That and Deep, I think, might have been my 2 favorites. That and also Given a Fly.
Oh, for sure.
Can't go wrong with that one. That was gigantic.
It was gigantic, Rockaholics.
This was the most amazing night. Seattle is celebrating something gigantic.
Can we also really quickly talk about the email that we got?
Oh, this was crazy. So if anyone listened to our show yesterday, we talked to a couple of Pearl Jam fans. We talked to one who's from around here who was taking his daughter for the first time, which was cool. But then we talked to a dude from South Australia who flew all the way here for both shows. And somehow the two of them ran into each other at this concert and sent us an email with a picture of the two of them together. Like the odds of them running into each other, I thought was so random and so cool.
Shout out to Nick and Nathan.
Yeah.
Now, who would like to beat Steve this morning? He's really on one, so I'd like to see it, please. Wow. He's 139 wins, 38 losses, and 21 ties.
Some would say my record is
gigantic.
206-803-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 6:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring 20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join. Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com. Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join. Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Be Migs. Be Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Be Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Matt from Puyallup is. Matt, are you there?
Good morning. I'm here, you guys.
Good morning. I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Matt has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
A churro is typically coated in sugar and what?
Cinnamon.
Correct. Caitlin Clark currently plays for what WNBA team?
Pass.
What is the name of Fred and William Flintstone's daughter?
Pebbles.
Yes. What European country is said to have the best quality tap water?
Italy?
No.
France, Sweden.
No. Boomslang and garter are both species of what reptile?
Snake?
Correct. How many total amendments are there in the U.S. Constitution?
26?
No.
21?
No.
27.
Oh, yes. Anna Kendrick plays Becca in what musical comedy films?
Pass.
What does the C stand for in the disorder OCD?
Compulsive.
Correct. What are the pearls made out of in boba tea?
I don't know. Pass.
The first episode of Wheel of Fortune aired in what decade?
80s?
No.
70s.
Correct. Matt, you got 6 correct.
Let's go, Matt.
Matt, you sound so disappointed in yourself.
Not good enough, I'm afraid.
That was such a big sigh. Hey, you know, you never know. Steve had a late night.
He did.
He's still riding high on Pearl Jam. He could be distracted.
I feel like you're trying to help the guy out.
I'm trying to get in your head right now.
All
Is
right.
it working?
I mean, maybe.
Steve, are you ready?
Gigantic.
Please play that forever.
Please win, Matt. Please win.
A churro.
What's the over-under before Taryn punches me today?
I want to see it, so I'll keep playing it. A churro is typically coated in sugar and what?
Cinnamon.
Yes.
Delicious.
Caitlin Clark currently plays for what WNBA team?
The Indiana Fever.
Yeah. What is the name of Fred and William Flintstone's daughter?
Fred and William?
Wilma.
Like on a special episode of the Flintstones, Fred left Wilma for her brother William. Pebbles.
Correct. What European country is said to have the best quality tap water?
What?
What European country is said to have the best quality
Italy.
No.
France.
No.
Germany.
No. Boomslang and garter are both species of what reptile?
Snakes.
Yeah. How many total amendments are there in the U.S. Constitution?
Not going to sound smart. I don't know. 24?
No.
26?
No.
12?
No. Anna Kendrick plays Becca in what musical comedy films?
Pitch Perfect.
Yes. You know that, though? What does the C stand for in the disorder OCD?
Disorder. Oh, compulsive.
There we go. What are the pearls made out of in boba tea?
Tapioca?
Correct. The first episode of Wheel of Fortune aired in what decade?
70s.
Yes. Wow.
I knew all the important ones.
Okay. Yeah. And with that, you get 8 correct. Matt, you were right. It wasn't enough. 8-6.
Nicely done, Steve.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great day. Enjoy Puyallup.
Yeah.
Who doesn't enjoy Puyallup?
Gigantic. Oh, was that the remix?
Yeah.
Gigantic.
So you're a big Pitch Perfect fan, are ya?
I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed the first one.
Did you hear the level of confidence when he answered that question?
I know.
So quick.
And you didn't know the total amendments in the U.S. Constitution is 27.
27.
You were
26.
close. And what European country is said to have the best quality tap water?
Switzerland.
Yes.
Oh, that was just a random guess.
Really?
I mean, I feel like they have a lot of good stuff. They got great cheese. They got great chocolate. Why wouldn't they have great water? They got probably great wine.
Probably need that great tap water to make that great cheese and that great chocolate.
There you go.
Exactly. Well, congratulations, Steve.
Why would a popular football player's wife get banned from a little town in New Jersey? You're going to hear what happened after Metallica.
The Daily Migs Show.
Kylie Kelsey is married to America's sweetheart.
Yes.
Jason Kelsey, the former Philadelphia Eagles center. And she went through something crazy with a fan the other day.
See, I know a lot of fans also love her, especially if you're Eagles fans, because she refused to wear anything Kansas City Chiefs related, even the colors, because she's like an Eagles fan to the death.
For life.
And I think a lot of Eagles fans love that. Like, no matter what, even though her husband's wearing Chiefs colors, she still stood strong for the Philadelphia Eagles.
She was on a date in Sea Isle
with
City.
Jason, I hope.
Yes,
okay.
In New Jersey. And they were asking, some of these fans were asking for photos, and she politely declined. And then this woman who has absolutely no authority for the city of Sea Isle City was threatening to banish Kylie Kelsey from the town.
Awesome. I respect that.
Here is some audio of the banning.
You know what who you are. You'll never be allowed in this town. You'll never be allowed in this town again.
What if she does have some sway? Like, what if she's married to the mayor? Probably not.
What do they do? Put her picture up in the back somewhere? Don't let her in the town.
I just like, you don't know who the F you are, whatever she said. I'm like, well, you clearly knew who the F she was because you wanted a picture or an autograph from this person. Like, you were bugging her. Now you're trying to, like, diminish who she is. Like, you started it off by trying to bug her. I don't know what the situation was like, but based on that audio, I can't imagine she was all that friendly when she was even asking for the picture. Because, I mean, I would feel like most people would probably be like, yeah, whatever, take a quick picture. But if maybe they were doing stuff with their family, they're like, that's the last thing I want to deal with.
Sure.
Have you ever been denied by a celebrity for anything?
Yeah. I'm still bitter about it.
Oh, now I'm very curious.
It was Corey Taylor.
Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
Backstage at Pain in the Grass.
Okay.
I asked him for a selfie, and he told me no.
Did he really?
Yes. And I never got another opportunity.
Man, I got like a bunch of selfies.
I bet you do.
He took a bunch of pictures with us.
Not me.
Were you tipsy?
No.
Was this the year that you were pregnant?
This was...
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like taking pictures with
I don't
pregnant
think it
women.
was the year I was pregnant. It might have been the year before that.
Oh, he only likes taking pictures with pregnant women. I'm sorry.
Because I remember that. I was the only reason I asked that is because I remember Taryn being there because we were talking about social media and he walked by and I was like, I should go ask him for a selfie. It's a good thing I didn't.
Maybe he would have told you yes.
Maybe
it was just against me.
I'm trying to think of a time where he wasn't accommodating. He was nothing but nice.
That's your experience.
Danny, have you ever been denied by a celebrity for anything?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Do you remember Anton Yelchin? He was
Anton Yelchin. His name sounds familiar.
He was in Star Trek, and he did.
Yes.
He did a couple like a Fright Night. Well, I was an extra on the movie Fright Night because they filmed it in Albuquerque, and he was like the main star of it. And I remember after we like finished filming that day, he was at a roulette table. And I went up next to him, and I was trying to make it in radio at the time. So I went up, I was like, hey, man, like, working on the film with you. Obviously,
I'm co-starring on the movie with you.
I'm cook number 69. Like, it was like, the smallest, like, role ever. And I was like, is there any way I can get, like, a quick interview with you for the radio tomorrow? And he's like, no, man. I don't do interviews. And just, like, kept playing roulette. And I was like, well, can I play roulette? And he's like, can you just go to another table? And I was like, so I left. Denied.
I have so many.
Well, we know you're the best
the Billy
one.
Joel
Billy
one.
Joel one.
And shout out to Rebecca and her friend for they printed a giant banner at the Billy Joel concert that said, "You told Steve Migs to F off. You owe him an apology." And it was like an 8-foot long banner that was at the Billy Joel concert, which I think is just the greatest and funniest thing that's ever been done. But I think the one that first popped into my mind was when Everlast. Remember What It's Like? House of Pain. That guy was awesome. Mm-hmm. And I love that first record. But I'm also a massive House of Pain fan. And so I remember he came in studio, and I was so excited that he came in studio, and he did What It's Like acoustic. And I was like, I want to get him to do another song because I'm just loving this. Like, this is like selfish for me to have him in studio and he's performing music acoustic. I was like, oh, let's have him do like one of his other songs. It was like a song called Ends or something along those lines. I'm like, can you do that song? He's like, yeah, no, man, I'm good. He's like, no, but it'd be really cool if you did that. So I goes, look, man, I'm not going to do any other songs. So I was just like, all right, I'm going to go in the other room and just pretend that I'm working.
I'm going to cry now.
Then Corey Taylor came out of nowhere and took a selfie with me, and I felt better.
And then he said, do you want to take another selfie, sir?
I'm still shocked that he didn't take a selfie with you.
You've been taking selfies all day.
Yes.
Dude, it was something wrong with me. There's many things wrong with me, but I'm sure he picked out one of them.
You must have said something to him that was inappropriate.
Migs, one of the highlights, I think, last night was the fact that you took one of your really good friends to his first ever rock concert.
I did not know that was a thing. Like, when I invited him to go to the concert, I was like, oh, man, I'm sure he's been to a few concerts. And then he texted me, he goes, I'm so fired up. This is my first ever rock concert.
He gave his perspective on the Pearl Jam show at Climate Pledge Arena last night, and you're going to hear what he thought at 7:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Last night at the Pearl Jam concert, Steve Migs, you brought a buddy.
Yes.
Who had amazing enthusiasm.
Oh, it was so much fun. So, I don't know about you guys.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
But so often we have friends in our life that you're like, oh, we should hang out sometime. You never do it, right? So I'm like, this year I want to make it a point, if I know somebody that I'm always saying that to actually follow through and find a reason to hang out together. Because This buddy of mine, Malik, he's a rapper. He goes by the name of Young Fuego. He's the ring announcer over at SOS Pro Wrestling. He's the guy who made my rap music entrance for my wrestling persona called Verified Situation. He's just a great dude. Brings great energy no matter where he goes. I'm like, I got these Pearl Jam tickets. I always want to hang out with him. So I shot him a text and said, hey, do you want to go see Pearl Jam if you're free? He texted me back, absolutely, would love to. And then like maybe 10 minutes after, he goes, I'm fired up. This is my first ever rock concert. It's like, you got to be freaking kidding me. How exciting. This is going to be a blast. So he meets up with us. He was running late because he had to work. And so he finally gets there. And it was funny. And you were there. Like, I think all of us were just like, man, it's a Tuesday night. I mean, and they start off with like slow songs. And it was awesome. But I'm like, oh, man, this is going to be a late night. I don't know if I have the energy for this. The minute my buddy Malik sits down, the energy of our entire road just shifts. Like, he's just so fired up. He's just feeling the music. And this is a guy who's never heard Pearl Jam. Maybe, I think he said he listened to some of the new record, but up until then has never heard Pearl Jam, never been to a rock concert. And sitting next to him, I don't know if about you guys, but I love watching those YouTube videos of people experiencing a band for the first time ever.
Yes.
They kind of make you fall in love with a song that you've heard a billion times before. And that's exactly what it felt like sitting next to him. I felt like I was in one of those YouTube videos. And I was like, if you ever have a chance to take someone to something that you love and have them go there for the first time, it makes you feel like you're experiencing it for the first time as well. So I'm sitting there feeling these Pearl Jam songs for the first time with him. And it was so much fun. I did have to catch myself, though. There were a couple of moments where I felt like I was Pearl Jam-splaining him, if that makes sense. Because I'm like, you know what happens with the band is that they don't really write out a set list until the day of. Like, they change the music. I'm like telling him everything about the backstory. I'm like, Steve, just shut up. Let the guy enjoy the songs and enjoy the music. And it was so much fun watching his reaction the entire time, especially when I knew something cool was about to happen. Like, there's a certain song, Do the Evolution. And I know at some point they break into like this choir hallelujah thing going on. And just based on how he's been reacting the whole night, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this moment to happen. And then it does. And I see him just like jump out of his seat. He's like, what the F is going on? What is happening here? How am I now a Pearl Jam fan? It was a blast.
He was awesome, and I'm so glad you brought him. It was just a wonderful vibe.
So sitting next to him, then they just finished playing Rearview Mirror. They take a break to come back for the encore, and I'm like, you know what? Let me pull out my phone, and let's just get an instant review from my buddy Young Fuego and just see how he's feeling about this performance from Pearl Jam, a band that he's never seen live, a rock show that he's never been to before. And here's his reaction to the Pearl Jam show at that moment.
I'm here with my man, Young Fuego, who has never been to a rock concert until tonight. And I was like, you should come along with me. I know you love music, but you've never gone to a rock show. What is your take so far? Right now we're in the middle of the encore. How you feeling about Pearl Jam so far?
Honestly, man, I'm trying to fight off these goosebumps, man. I've never been to anything like this, but I'm glad that I came out here to see this place packed out. And honestly, I'm used to DJs. This is live instruments, no auto-tune, great voice. Like, this is absolutely amazing. By the way, thank you. Shout out to the Verified Steve Migs for hooking me up, dude. This is absolutely amazing. I'm trying to find the words to say, but yo, this is absolutely amazing. This is great.
Well, it's just fun for me because I knew you love music. I know you're a hip-hop artist. Love hip-hop. But if you just love music, I think you'll appreciate what this band does. And it's been a lot of fun sitting next to you and watching you react to certain songs. Like, they just did Rearview Mirror, and I thought you were going to lose your freaking mind. It was amazing. Watching you react to Mike McCready on the guitar solos and Eddie Vedder's voice, it's just been phenomenal.
I'm telling you, it's like I was saying earlier, I used to play the game Rock Band, but these are the originators. The riffs that I was playing, this is from this right here. Yeah, so, I'm losing my mind because just the skill and the talent that they have to rock a whole entire stadium. Or arena. Oh, man, this is, as you can listen, you can hear it. Yeah. This is absolutely amazing. I am definitely a new fan. This is absolutely fuego.
Oh, about to go back on. We got to go.
We got to go. Hey, yo, thank you, Steve Migs.
It was a great time. I had so much fun going, and he's like, I can't wait to go see these guys again.
Well, based on that experience, we want to know about, for the Rockaholics, what is something that you always make an effort of turning people onto? What is something that you love to help people become fans of? Give us a call, 206-803-ROCK, and we'll take your calls after Stained.
The Daily Migs Show.
What is something that you love turning other people onto? Or what is something that you work really hard to make people a fan of? 206-803-ROCK. For Daniel in Linwood, you say comic books and comic films.
Hello, good morning. How are you guys?
What's up, Daniel?
I'm doing good.
Hey.
So it was like a couple years back when I first started working at this one school. I had this one friend who had just like started getting into like Star Wars and everything, and just for fun I wanted to be like that one nerdy friend. So I was like, okay, well, here's this one comic you could be reading. At the time she wasn't really into it, but one thing she was really into was Pedro Pascal. And when it was announced that Pedro Pascal would be playing Reed Richards in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, I was like, oh my God, you got to read this now, you got to read that. And she took my offer on that, and that's one thing I've done.
Were you trying to also like kind of like sweet talk her into like hanging out with you too, or?
Oh, well, we did. We kind of did hang out a lot because we worked in the same classroom. She was also like, I think 10 years my senior. So we were more friends than anything.
Oh, okay. You weren't like cougar hunting.
No.
Okay.
No, I did try that at some point. So it was like it's one other coworker. Like I kind of tried to get into Superman comics and all that. She didn't really take my offer on that, but we did get into some anime talks and all that.
Right on. Thanks, Daniel.
Brother Joe in Renton, you're a sneakerhead.
I am a sneakerhead. I got like 300 or 400 pairs of mostly Jordans, but just a lot of sports shoes. And a lot of people think that sneakerheads are just into the hype or the fashion, which does play a role in it. I mostly get excited about collecting shoes that remind me of a game that means something. I like the Vince Carter shoes he wore when he dunked over the 7-footer in the Olympics. I have the shoes that players wore the day they were drafted or their first game in the NBA. And a lot of my friends come over. I have a shoe room. Thank God to my wife for allowing this. I have a shoe room with a huge wall, and I love having my friends over, and they say, well, pick a shoe, Joe, and tell me a story. And I can do it for basically every pair.
So not all. I was thinking when you said you're a sneakerhead, like these are shoes that you because I know like some of my friends that like they get into like they try and win the opportunity to purchase certain types of like limited edition pairs of shoes. But you're getting shoes that are like worn by NBA players and things along those lines as well.
Kind of both, yeah. So
okay.
Luckily for me, I wear a big size. I wear size 13, so I actually can wear some what they call player exclusives, which are shoes that were worn by players or were assigned to a player that maybe they didn't wear but was an extra. Because most shoes for a player, an NBA player will get 3 pairs of shoes for one game just in case.
Wow.
That's a lot of fun.
Would you say that you have worn every one of the shoes that you own, or is that just a weird thing to like put them all on?
No, for me, actually, I tell the young sneakerheads, I'm 37 or 36, so I tell the young kids who are starting to get into the game that you got to wear your shoes. I did have one pair of unworn shoes, and I wore them on February 22nd this year when I got to marry my wife in Mexico. And now, as of that, all of my shoes have been worn, and I preach it.
That's awesome, dude.
And David in Federal Way, mixed martial arts for you.
Half a day from Guam, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
David. That's right. You're starting up your own jiu-jitsu place.
Yes, my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school will be open here in a couple of months. And like I said, you guys are invited for a free class. The whole rock station, you guys can come down.
Yeah, as long as I can make Taryn Daly tap out at some point, I'm totally into this.
I'll give it a whirl.
I can teach you how to do that humbly, okay?
Absolutely. That's awesome, David.
But 15 years ago when I first started jiu-jitsu, I was a white belt and stuff like that. And then I went by myself, and then I started inviting my friends to come over and do it. And then now one of my friends own a really successful school here in Federal Way. And now it's time for me to branch off. But as I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to some of these people, like they're shy, they're unconfident and stuff like that. I've taught bully classes. It's real beautiful to see the confidence come out of these people, young people, old people, and stuff like that. And I feel that when people are engaged with another person, like, just like grappling or fight or flight situation, at the end of the night, when they're done doing a class and stuff like that, they feel really good about themselves. You know what I mean? Like whatever they're going through at work or whatever they're going through in their life, they feel like they've let go that stress, or it's like a stress relief, when they let that out, instead of going to the bar and getting drunk and then using all that energy, negative energy in a place like that. You know what I mean? because some people blow up when they have that real negative energy in them.
No, there's something very special about sweating on another human being.
That's how I de-stress myself.
Yes, absolutely. Someone did text and I said, I love sharing the talent of Little Donuts, the Northwest Premier All-Filipino Hall & Oates cover band. That's from our friend Rose in Tacoma. She's seen them a bunch of times. And I like this text, Dungeons and Dragons. Most of my friends think it's a dumb, nerdy thing. And then I have them play, and they've all been hooked. Still nerdy, but not so dumb, LOL.
I want Rose to let us know the next time that tribute band is playing, because I would love to see that.
She's seen them over 30 times.
It's amazing. Well, Rockaholics, who out there would like a shot at beating Steve? He's got a record of 140 wins, 38 losses, and 21 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs at 7:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelly Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers. Auto Trader.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Justin from Seattle is. Justin, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Justin has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Red Delicious and Granny Smith are types of what?
Apples.
Correct. What fictional character is known as the boy who wouldn't grow up?
Pinocchio.
No.
Peter Pan.
Yes. Who was recently announced as the Kraken's new head coach?
Pass.
The Altima and Armada are cars by what manufacturer?
Nissan.
Correct. The album Garage Inc. is a collection of cover songs by which rock band?
Metallica.
Yes. How many states end in the letter E?
2.
No.
3.
No.
4.
Yes. Who wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn?
Tom Sawyer was done by Pat.
What rude boy singer insured her legs for $1 million in 2007?
Beyonce.
No. Justin, you got 5 correct.
Right down the middle.
I don't think it's going to be good enough, Justin. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, I'm killing myself on the author of Tom Sawyer.
Do you know who it is now? Don't say it, but do you know?
If I had a minute, I can think about it.
You'll probably get it after I ask Steve the question.
Do you think Steve's going to get it?
No.
What?
No, I do.
I have faith.
I do not think he's going to get that question.
I hope I do. I don't even know what question it is, but let me know which one it is if I get it right.
We will.
Okay.
Steve, are you ready?
Yes.
Red Delicious and Granny Smith are types of what?
Apples.
Correct. What fictional character is known as the boy who wouldn't grow up?
If you ask my mom, that would be Steve Migs. Is it Peter Pan?
It is.
Okay.
Who was recently announced as the Kraken's new head coach?
Disco Dan Bilesma.
Yeah. The Altima and Armada are cars by what manufacturer?
Nissan.
Correct. The album Garage Inc. is a collection of cover songs by which rock
Metallica.
band? Yes. How many states end in the letter E?
3.
No.
4.
Yes. Who wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn?
Mark Twain.
What?
There it is.
Yes.
Oh, come on. That's an easy one.
Okay. What rude boy singer insured her legs for $1 million in 2007?
Jennifer Lopez?
No.
Legs. Who's got nice legs? Tina Turner.
No. What?
I don't know. Miley Cyrus.
No. What organ produces bile?
Your butt.
No.
I don't know.
Steve, doesn't matter because you got 7 correct, which is a win, 7-5. And, you deserve that because I did not think you were going to get Mark Twain.
Mark Twain?
Well,
you're talking about me, the most well-read member of this show?
Wow. Well, you had more years of experience reading than we had.
That's right.
Ain't that the truth?
I was there when they wrote the Bible.
Justin did not know that one. Well, it was on the tip of his tongue, mind, or something. What rude boy singer insured her legs for $1 million?
Shakira?
No. Do you guys not know the song Rude Boy?
Nope.
Wow. Clearly no. Because if we did, I would have guessed it.
Rude boy. I just made that.
No. Come here, rude boy.
Rihanna?
Oh. Yes. How did you guys get that from my singing?
Because you're great at karaoke.
Wow. Yes, it was Rihanna. Oh, yeah. Even if you don't want to admit it, everyone out there's heard this.
I have heard this for sure.
She says rude boy 100 times.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep. I did a great job.
You did.
It felt like Rihanna was in the studio with us.
I know, with her beautiful legs.
She does have nice legs.
How much did she insure them for?
$1 million.
Oh, my God.
Right? And what organ produces bile?
The
liver?
Yes. There we go.
I just stole that from you. I heard you going,
whoa.
If I say it quicker, I win.
Well, congratulations, Steve. You won anyway.
One member of this show had a very awkward interaction with a barista. It led them to feeling old, rethinking how they raised their child, and more. What happened? We're going to tell you after Linkin Park.
The Daily Migs Show.
Before you made it out to Climate Pledge Arena last night, Steve Migs, you had a busy afternoon.
I did. Tuesdays are our day to take Tatum to ballet, and yesterday was picture day, so, she had to dress up and wear the full-on It's awesome, man. I get so worked up about the ballet stuff.
And does Sid do her hair just so? And
Yeah,
all
they have to
that?
like super like hairspray it, like, pull it all the way back with a little bow. And they took all the pictures and it was great. And then we go home and have dinner. But before ballet, our tradition is we swing by this coffee stand, one of the 17 coffee stands that know our order. So we pull up, the lady knows our order. And my wife always gives me a hard time because I don't go out of my way to have small talk with the baristas. I'm always like, yep. Oh, what are you doing? Running some errands. And she's like, you're not running any errands. We're going to ballet. Why can't you just say you're going to ballet? I'm like, I'm going to be better at that. So I'm like, oh, we're going to ballet. She's like, you got anything else planned? I'm like, yeah, later on, I'm going to see Pearl Jam. And then her response shook me to the core. It hurt because the way that she just said, she just goes, oh, what's that? It wasn't even like, who's that? It was, what's that? Like, what is this Pearl Jam?
What is a Pearl Jam?
So she had no idea that it was even a band. It wasn't even like anything. It was just these two random words put together that I just said to her. And I went highs. I'm like, I'm going to see Pearl Jam. And then her, what's that? And I just like felt like I just sunk into my car seat.
Womp.
And my wife was just laughing the whole time. Like, I just responded like in a very meek voice. I'm like, it's a band. She's like, you went from so excited to so dejected within like 20 seconds. It was the greatest thing that she could not stop laughing at me for the rest of the ride to the ballet class because I was just so mad. I was like, how do you not know who Pearl Jam is? She's like, well, it just shows how old you are and how young she is. She's probably... Which doesn't help, Danny.
What's the wife with the daggers?
I think my grandpa listens to that band.
And I'm like, so then I looked at my wife, she's like, you've lost your mind. I'm like, that's just bad parenting. Her parents should be talked to. Like, how do you not know who Pearl Jam is? I don't care if you're 20 years old. You should know who Pearl Jam is.
Yes.
That's important. So then later on, the night goes on. I'm still stewing about this. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be one of those parents. It's time for me to teach Tatum who Pearl Jam is. So my wife walks in on me. I've got my cell phone out, and I'm playing Pearl Jam's Daughter. Because I was like, I don't know what song to play for her first. So I went with, well, she's my daughter, so I might as well play Pearl Jam's Daughter. And I asked her then, I played a little bit of it to Tatum, and this was her response to if she liked the song.
What do you think about Pearl Jam?
Definitely like it.
Do you think Pearl Jam's good?
No, Daddy.
Not really?
No, Dad.
No, Dad. Oh my god.
So if anyone's looking for a
sounding...
toddler, I'm getting ready. No, then I tried a live. I was like, okay, maybe
it's a banger.
Right. And I got to say, she started feeling that one.
What do you think of that one?
That's cool.
You thought that one was cool?
Yeah.
See, you like Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
She had no interest in talking. Clearly. She was busy eating. By the end of the night, before I left for the Pearl Jam show, what were we doing around the house? Dancing to Pearl Jam.
I love it.
So thank you, barista, for opening up my eyes that some parents out there are doing a bad job of letting their children know about Pearl Jam.
You got to start them young.
That all being said, dude, I don't know about you. We're at the concert, and you guys will probably laugh at it. Did you look around? And, like, we're all feeling it and, like, having a great time. But I'm like, oh, man, this is old people music for old people. And don't get me wrong, I love Pearl Jam. But, I mean, sometimes you got to reflect on things. And I'm like, I am surrounded by a bunch of people in their 40s, if not 50s, possibly even 60s, watching a band that's pushing 60 play songs. And we're all kind of having a moment together. But this is old people music.
Can
now.
we also talk about the fact that we got to sit almost the entire concert?
You didn't stand up?
A few moments we stood in class.
Only stood up when the people in front of us stood up. And even then, I kind of try to work around them because I was like, I like sitting. It's comfortable.
It was insane. I think this is so embarrassing to say. I think I may have sat more at that concert than any other concert in my life.
Oh my gosh.
So did Grandpa and Grandma get some good sleep last night? Or are you guys feeling it?
Would you guys like some Werther's candies? I brought my Werther's candies. They're delicious. I'm looking around. I'm like, this is just an old person concert.
See, it's funny because at least with
all these old people are just rocking out like frauds. They're old, crusty old punkers. That's the best way I can describe it.
I know, but you say that, but it's like you look at Green Day. Green Day is probably around the same age as the guys in Pearl Jam, maybe like a couple of years younger.
They're all in their 50s,
yes,
coming
50s,
close
60s.
to 60. Yes.
You go see Green Day, there's still like 13-year-old kids there that are like more excited about the show than the old people.
In all fairness, Around us, it was just a bunch of older people.
I
You
think
look down on the floor.
Pledge.
Bro, there were a lot of kids there having a great time. I mean, granted, it was daddy-daughter night, I bet. Like 8, 9, 10-year-olds. They were all getting tambourines from Eddie Vedder. That was pretty cool. I mean, we did see younger people, but if I had to put money down on like what the dominating percentage was as far as like what was the majority of the people, it was people in their 40s and 50s just rocking out, enjoying Pearl Jam.
It shocks me that even on what you say, the bangers or the what, you know, for your favorite band, that didn't even like inspire you to get out of your seat and stand.
The seats were so comfortable.
It's Tuesday.
You know, work in the morning.
You know, Thursday I'm going to stand. I promise you, I'll stand.
I don't believe you.
We're high up. You know, the altitude.
Couldn't breathe very well up there, you know.
My back was hurting me a little bit. Knees. The cold weather was hurting my knees.
It always flares up the
my head, and I
arthritis.
just felt like a weird pinched nerve, I think.
No.
Night one of Pearl Jam in the books, Rockaholics. The band unveiled so much incredible merch. A lot of people were loving up on the merch on social media.
The old people.
Yeah.
But some people were not impressed. So we will go straight to the comments at 8:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. Like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
Night one of Pearl Jam back in Seattle was last night, and the band unveiled some pretty cool merch.
Hell yeah.
There was the Kraken-inspired Pearl Jam jersey. There were shirts with the Fremont Troll on them. They even had posters inspired by He-Man.
And many of those Seattle-inspired pieces of merchandise were sold out before many of us were able to get to the merch table.
It was very devastating for our boy Steve Migs.
Yep.
But a lot of people stoked about the different designs. A lot of people also not stoked with the designs. And of course, they had to voice their opinions on social media. So we must go straight to the comments.
We came across a few of these posts where Pearl Jam posted pictures of what the merchandise was looking like, sent them to our production director, Jason, a.k.a. Veggie Dog, a.k.a. VD, and said, pull out some of your favorite ones and reenact them with whatever voice you like. So are you ready for the first comment about Pearl Jam's merch for the Seattle shows?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
The hockey lettering for Pearl Jam looks so wonk.
Wonk?
I don't know. I guess it's a term. I actually liked how they looked.
I loved them.
And I loved the hockey sticks were part of the Space Needle logo.
It was a
really cool.
dope design.
I would love to have purchased one.
Sorry.
Sold out. All right, here's our next comment about the Pearl Jam merch.
worst tour merch they've ever had, in my opinion. I don't get this creative direction at all. Gah.
At least they said it was their opinion, because your opinion was definitely in the minority. Most of that stuff was off the shelves. It was crazy how much stuff was sold at all the merch tables. It was nuts. Now here's our next comment.
$40 for a shirt. What the hell? Since when aren't they $20?
I mean, since 1997.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I bought a $20 tee.
I did hear a few people walk up to the merch table while I was waiting in line. They're like, $40, huh? That's not so bad. I was like, that's so sad that we are in that world. But in some concerts, a T-shirt is like $50, $60.
Easy.
I bought a long sleeve T-shirt and it was $50.
But it's good looking.
Still $50.
It's no hockey jersey, but it's good looking.
That was funny because I didn't know what I was going to get because everything I wanted was sold out. And Taryn saw me on the in line. She's like, "You getting something?" I'm like, "Well, I'm in line. I might as well buy something." So I was like looking around until I found something that I liked. I'm like, "I like that one." Of course, it's the long sleeve one, $50. Here's the next comment about Pearl Jam's merch.
What the is up with the He-Man posters? Grow up, Pearl Jam. You will not get my money.
Ooh. That one was still available. So maybe that person's opinion was in the majority. The other one that was like, I think it was like an alien thing going on. That was gone.
Oh, yeah.
This is such bullshit. Why Kraken jerseys? They're losers, and Pearl Jam is not. Plus, hockey is stupid.
You heard it here. Hockey is stupid.
Yeah, stupid sport.
Tell Pearl Jam.
Oh, great. More reasons to take my money, Pearl Jam. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will be buying everything. LOL.
We got one more comment about the Pearl Jam merch on Straight to the Comments.
$40 for a black T-shirt with white print? Are you kidding me? Any vendor better deliver it to my house with a pizza for that kind of money. Eh?
Hey,
apparently they're from Canada.
Friend.
Yeah. It is crazy how much they mark up the shirts. A plain black T-shirt with white print, that probably costs them like $5 to print. Maybe even less when you're doing mass quantities, and you're selling them for $40 and they're already sold out.
Yeah, they're printing money.
Oh, Danny's showing me apparently they're going to be available again.
Are you going to try to go?
Today at noon.
No, I got to get home.
Yeah.
I got to chill with the kiddo, and also I got to rest, man. Last night was a late night.
Have you seen the Night 2 poster, though?
That is cool. It's a Space Needle with a couple of hands coming out from like the heavens, grabbing the needle.
Yeah, it looks like something from Greek mythology.
I think isn't it supposed to be the 10 logo?
Is it?
Oh, it's the hands of the 10 logo.
Where they're all like high-fiving.
Yes.
You know what? It's just like a good song. It's all up to how you want to interpret it, man.
I'm pretty...
Look at Danny, the biggest Pearl Jam fan in the room,
They put
pointing it
their
out.
hands up. They're like touching hands. They're not grabbing anything.
Well, I know, but the Space Needle...
Can you confirm that's Jeff Amen's hand?
Yeah, I can guarantee it. I haven't studied their music much, but I know their hands.
Oh, there's another one of an octopus just taking down the Space Needle and it says Pearl Jam Seattle. That one's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That'll be sold out before I get there.
Well, you could always try tomorrow.
It'll be sold out before I get there. It was sold out. Everything was, all the Seattle-based stuff was sold out on the outside and also on the inside.
Crazy.
So if you want to get that kind of merch that has Seattle in the specific ones, not like the generic tour merch that they have, get there early.
Now I think we know why people were there at 7:30 in the morning yesterday.
Yeah. I'm okay with not owning the shirt if it means I don't have to wait in line. I'll be honest. I mean, I got a fun shirt. I'm happy.
Shout out to this 11-year-old from Snoqualmie who is representing our fine state in the National Spelling Bee. So we wanted to see if a certain member of our show is a better speller than a kid. And we have a 10-year-old to take them on. We're going to do this after Guns N' Roses.
The Daly Migs Show.
Washington's own Declan Malady is an 11-year-old fifth grader from Snoqualmie Elementary School, currently representing us in the Scripps National Spelling Bee.
And also, this kid is adorable. We just saw his picture. He's on the Spelling Bee website. He just looks so freaking adorable.
Crush him, Declan.
Yeah, you got this, Declan. Show him what's up.
So we mentioned this yesterday, and Danny was telling us that his daughter stated that she's a better speller than her dad.
Oh, yeah.
And so we had to put this to the test, and we're very excited that Lily is in studio with the Daily Mig Show this morning. What's up, Lily?
Hi.
So what grade are you in right now?
Fourth.
Okay, so Declan's in the 5th grade, so we're talking 4th grade spelling for this one.
All right.
How you like 4th grade so far?
Technically, she just graduated 4th grade.
Yeah. 5th grade.
Did you like 4th grade?
Yeah.
So is it 5th grade, and then do you go to middle school after that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What's your favorite subject so far?
Not math.
I feel that.
You and me both, my friend. I hate math.
All right, Lily, we're going to see if you can spell better than your dad. And I believe you can.
I have faith.
Lily, the word I would like you to spell is award.
AWARD.
Done.
Danny V.
Okay.
Your word is furniture.
FURNITURE.
All right.
Fine.
Yes.
You could spell like a 5th grader.
Lily, next word to you. Circus.
CIRCUS.
Good job. I really hope Danny gets one of these wrong.
Danny.
I feel like Lily will never let him live it down.
That's probably true.
Danny, your word is decorator.
Oh, come on. DECORATIOR.
What did I do?
An I in there that did not belong.
There's an I?
There's
Decorate
no
your?
Oh.
Congratulations, Lily. You are smarter than your father, but you already knew that.
Yeah, we already knew that.
She's shaking her head like, yeah, duh.
You know what the problem is? She's probably even better than me in math, too, even though she says she doesn't like math. She gets her math skills from her mom, and not from me.
So while we have Lily here,
yeah,
how have you been enjoying? So you've been in Seattle, what now, a couple of days?
Yeah.
What have you done so far?
Went to the Rocky Beach in West Seattle. We went to the mall.
Olive Garden?
What's your favorite store at the mall?
Hot Topic or
Oh, you're definitely your dad's kid.
Chip off the yellow block.
Now, I do want to ask a question because now we have Lily here. I don't know if you know this, but Lily enjoys playing video games. What video game were you playing yesterday?
When?
The one that we actually played on the TV.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto 5, to be exact, but you know.
Is it too young to be playing Grand Theft Auto?
I mean, probably, but I started playing Grand Theft Auto around 10 years old.
I don't know. What is the age? Do we know, like, what is it rated for?
Oh, mature, for sure.
Is it rated 10 and up?
Yeah, why not? I mean, mature. She's a very mature
What's your
10-year-old.
favorite part about Grand Theft Auto? What to do in it?
Crashing cars.
Crashing cars? Running people over?
I will say that it was great because I don't know if the last time you played Grand Theft Auto, but there's a lot of colorful language, and so
I would ask her what words has she learned, but I don't want to ask that question.
No, the best part. I have the best kid in the entire world. She goes, Dad, can we just turn down the volume and I can just listen to my playlist? So she was playing it, listening to Taylor Swift the whole time.
Now that's the best way to listen to Taylor Swift. While crashing a car repeatedly into a wall. That's awesome. I know Danny mentioned that to me. It's like, oh yeah, she was playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, memory serves me correct. Grand Theft Auto is not meant for someone so young.
We're jacking cars. We're crashing them.
We're running
we're
over
speeding.
people.
I mean,
running from the cops.
What did you call the cops?
The Popo.
Oh, yeah.
Every time she'd be like, Dad, I'm being chased by the Popo.
Is that what they say in the game? Or where'd you learn Popo?
My cousin.
Your cousin running for the Popo?
I will also.
No.
Okay, good.
I will also say.
How old's your cousin?
Wait, what?
How old is your cousin?
I learned it from two.
Okay.
I learned it from one that's 14 and one that's 11.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Do you want to give him a shout out?
Macy and Bella Vecchia.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations to our first ever Daly Migs Show Spelling Bee champion, Lily.
Lily beat out her dad.
Now we've beat Danny. Now can we beat Steve? He is currently 140 wins, 38 losses, and 21 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 8:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers. But you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelly Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers. Auto Trader.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Rick from Shelton is. Rick, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve. For those playing at home, Rick has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
What color are the NFL goalposts?
White.
No.
Red.
No.
Blue.
No. What is the name of the French bread shaped like a long stick?
Baguette.
Correct. Who voices the title character in the new Garfield movie?
Will Ferrell.
No.
Pass.
How many justices serve on the United States Supreme Court?
12.
No.
9.
Yes. Celine Dion suffers from a disorder, SPS, which stands for what?
Skinny person syndrome?
No.
Pass.
Paper is the traditional gift for how many years of marriage?
2.
No.
3.
No.
5.
No. Which country takes
my
its name
God.
from the Latin word for silver?
Pass.
What early 80s year did Dolly Parton release her hit song 9 to 5?
83.
No. Rick,
dude.
you sure did. You got 2 correct. You know,
That is a gigantic loss.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet.
Wait, what was it? Was it a gigantic? I mean, probably will be. Steve, are you ready?
Gigantic. Which is a great Pixies song.
It is.
What color are the NFL goalposts?
They are yellow.
They are. What is the name of the French bread shaped like a long stick?
French bread.
No.
Oh, baguette.
Correct.
I love them.
Who voices the title character in the new Garfield movie?
Thomas Jane?
No.
Tom Sizemore.
No.
Pete Davidson.
No.
I don't
How
know.
many justices serve on the United States Supreme Court?
6.
No.
9.
Yeah. Celine Dion suffers from the disorder SPS, which stands for what?
Oh, stiff person syndrome.
Yes. Paper is the traditional gift for how many years of marriage?
1 year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which country takes its name from the Latin word for silver?
Silverado?
No. I love that country.
Spain?
No.
America.
What early 80s year did Dolly Parton release her hit song 9 to 5?
80.
Yes.
Whoa.
How
big
did you
Dolly
know that?
fan.
What? Steve,
I didn't. I just guessed.
you got 6 correct, which is a gigantic win. 6 to 2. Congratulations.
Another one bites the dust.
Gigantic. Remix.
Another one bites the dust.
Seattle is celebrating something gigantic.
I love Tipsy Taryn.
Tipsy Taryn.
Get her home safely, Brad.
Who voices the title character in the new Garfield movie?
No
one knows?
No.
I didn't even know they were making another Garfield movie.
Oh, yeah, it's out now in theaters. Chris Pratt voices Garfield.
You want some of him's lasagna, huh?
Okay.
Well, I guess so. And which country takes its name from the Latin word for silver? I know you couldn't. I could hear your brain just like another country.
And my brain was slowly turning off.
It was. It's Argentina.
Of course.
Of course. Congratulations, Steve. You still won.
Gigantic. You might be a negative person and not even know it. We're going to explain to you why after Ozzy Osbourne.
The Daily Migs Show.
A new survey is out. It asks people if they have been feeling more positive or more negative as they age. And overwhelmingly, people feel more positive as they age.
Well, clearly you're not asking people that are on social media. Because I feel like social media is just full, a cesspool of negativity.
So then they wanted to dive a little deeper into the negativity. And they found that of those who said they're feeling more negative as they age, they feel more sour beginning at the age of 42. 42. That's the negativity switch here.
That's when I started hating everybody.
Sarah, you're almost 42. How are you feeling?
No, I'm not.
Look how negative she sounds.
I know. She just gets really negative real quick.
Ever since she turned the corner on the 40s, she's been such an angry person.
Sarah, I think that Steve Migs is still closer to 42 than you are, so.
That's right.
Just the other direction.
I think Steve and Danny both want to get punched today.
Yeah, you better be quiet there, Tipsy Taryn.
So people were asked what they felt most irritated about recently, and here are some of the top answers.
Oh, I'm curious to see if we get negative about these as well.
Grocery prices.
Yeah, if my wife tells me about them, I think it's best that she doesn't. Because sometimes she'll come home and she's like, yeah, I was able to keep it under $300. I'm like, wait, we're above $200 now? When did that happen?
Have you seen the prices of potato chips these days?
No.
A bag of Doritos is like $6 for one bag.
And most of that is air.
Yes.
I dropped about $10 on a jar of marinara sauce yesterday.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it said Brooklyn in the title, and I spent a little
Okay.
extra because it said Brooklyn in the title. My wife said, did you buy this jar of pasta sauce because it has Brooklyn in the title? I'm like, yes.
You just got to lower your standards, man. I bought some marinara for 99 cents the other day.
What brand was this? The Safeway Select?
Probably. I have no idea, but it was delicious.
Are you sure it was marinara sauce and it was just watered down ketchup?
That's probably what it was. And you can also fix the Brooklyn thing. Just get a Sharpie, just write it there.
That's fair.
Maybe double check the expiration date. I don't know.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, it was delicious though. Right, because it's from Brooklyn. Like, everything from Brooklyn's delicious.
Do you feel negative about crowds? On the
Depends
heels
on
of
the
a Pearl
crowd.
Jam concert.
You know, honestly, I do get a little anxiety going to places where there's like a large number of people, like concerts, because I'm like, oh, it's going to get overwhelming. I did not feel that yesterday. I think there's just a certain vibe of all of us being Pearl Jam fans, and we're just so excited to be there. And it was like almost like a lot of high fives, like people you haven't seen in forever, and just like the excitement of being there to see this band, like that. I didn't get that yesterday at all.
Yes, I agree. What about tipping culture?
Yes. Because I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to tip and what I'm not supposed to tip, because I feel like every single thing you purchase gives you an option. Like last night, for example, bought a T-shirt. They turn around the thing so I can sign it, and it has a button. How much do you want to tip?
Yeah.
And of course I do, because I don't know what the hell else to do. Like, I mean, I'm bad with my money. So I'm like, and the person's always very appreciative. And I'm thinking they are busting their tail back there selling the merch. I mean, how's that any different than someone busting their tail at a restaurant? Like, why do we determine a person serving us food at a restaurant's better and deserving of a tip as opposed to someone who's like sifting through T-shirts and stuff? But it's still annoying.
Okay, I have a question about tip culture.
Okay.
When you pick up takeout, do you tip the same amount that you would if they were serving you?
100%. I don't tip 100%. I tip 20% no matter what. But if I'm somewhere where the service is even better than like my minimum, then of course I'm going to up it. I wouldn't do that with takeout.
What percentage did you do for your T-shirt last night?
Whatever the highest was. I think it was 18%.
Yeah.
I know. I'm a
See,
sucker.
Here's the thing, though.
I probably could have given a 10% tip, and the lady would have been very appreciative of it. But I'm just like, I'll hit the big button.
I always think about it in places like the big venues, like, you know, the Live Nation venues or like the Climate Pledges. Like, I'm always like, I justify it in my mind of like the merch people are hired by Climate Pledge, so I'll tip like probably lower on those ones. But like if you go to a show like they're touring with the band, I always give them a tip, because at that point they're just like the band. They're on tour. They're just not getting paid what the band's getting.
They're
paid.
getting crammed in that van with those stinky bandmates.
Exactly.
And they're stuck in a hotel room with them. They're doing just as much. They're probably working even harder. They're probably the ones that are loading the gear as well after the shows.
Exactly.
I don't blame you for tipping them.
Rockaholics, we know that you're a massive fan of music, but do you think you could name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus? If you can prove that to us, you will win tickets to see Blink-182 at the Gorge on Sunday, July 14th. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Daily Migs Show presents the Extreme Music Showdown. Let's play Hook or Shook. Please sign this waiver before we continue. Thank you. We'll drop a 1-second snippet of the hook of a song. If you can't name the song, watch out. You're gonna get shook.
It's time to play Hook or Shook. Danny is going to be playing 1 second of a hook from a song that he chose, and then you have to guess what it is. This week, we are playing for tickets to see Blink 182 at the Gorge. That show is coming up real quick. Sunday, July 14th. This morning, our contestant, welcome to the program, Michael from West Seattle. Hello, Michael.
Yo, I'm excited.
What's up, Michael?
Let's go.
Have you seen Blink 182 before?
Long time ago at the White River Amphitheater.
Nice. Well,
Do you remember they did a show with No Doubt?
I was there.
I went to the one, I think it was with Brand New.
Oh, okay. Yep. The No Doubt one was awesome, too.
So, Michael, you've got to get both of these songs right to win. The first one will have you be on your own. The second one.
All right.
This is kind of
We say that, but we still help you.
The second one, this is where you can get shook. A member of this show has to get it right for you. And if not, you will lose, and we'll have to give those tickets to caller number 9. So let's see who you are playing with this morning. Me, Migs, or Sarah.
Wheel. Just past Taryn's name, just past mine. It's coming back to Taryn. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Michael and Tipsy Taryn.
Tipsy Taryn running on just shy of 3 hours of sleep, Michael.
Let's do it, Tipsy Taryn.
Let's get gigantic.
Gigantic. Oh, yeah. All right, Michael, here is your first clip.
Oh, can you play it again? Oh, I guess this is growing up. Blink 182. Is that, can I say the D word?
Yes.
Damn it.
Michael, you get an extra, gold star just for caring that much.
It's got a good heart.
Yes.
Trying to save some jobs, you know?
All right, now the pressure's on me.
With no sleep, honestly, Danny played that, and my brain is so tired that it was just mush. I had no idea what that was.
You might not even be able to rhyme.
Well, no, I'm not much of a rapper personally.
All right, Danny, lay it on me. Oh my God. It's The Offspring.
Yeah.
Is it? It's Pretty Fly for a White Guy?
Hey.
Michael, we did it!
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
I love that you did the intro. Oh, no.
I saw a meme yesterday, and it was a picture of The Offspring, and it was like, shout out to these guys for teaching me how to count to 6 in Spanish.
Yes.
Well, congrats, Michael. That was a lot of fun, and you're going to go see Blink 182 at the Gorge.
Awesome.
Now, if there's been something that we have talked about this morning, Rockaholics, that you are feeling you'd like to talk about, you want to call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. We're going to check in with the Rockaholics after Lenny Kravitz.
The Daily Migs Show.
All morning, we have been getting your text messages. We have been taking your phone calls. We have not had a chance to get to everyone until right now. We are checking in with the Rockaholics. So if there's something you'd like to chime in on, anything we've hit on this morning at all, something that's just on your mind, 206-803-ROCK. Earlier, we were talking about how Corey Taylor snubbed me when I asked him for a selfie.
Yes, and we found out that on that same day that you got snubbed for a selfie, what happened to you, Sarah?
He gave me a selfie.
Doesn't help me feel any better.
I feel like Taryn's going to punch both of you this morning. I'm glad I'm on this side of the console.
I know.
But I
we are
love
definitely
this.
pushing the buttons.
Gigantic. But Dane in Gig Harbor had an awesome selfie experience. Dane, tell us the story.
Oh, yeah, it's great. So I had to get a suite over at the triple box because they were sold out of all the normal seats. And so I had 4 seats, and so I'm like, hey, I'll invite my cousin. Well, my cousin actually went on tour with this particular person.
Okay.
Who is Glenn Phillips from Toad the Wet Sprocket.
What was their song again?
They had Crazy Life. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Walk on the Ocean.
Walk on the Ocean, yeah.
And so we went to go see him and was like, hey, cousins, come, have free seats. And we just happened to be in a suite that was right next to where you walk off the stage, you walk up the stairs, and accidentally, Glenn Phillips walked into our suite.
Nice.
And so all of a sudden he saw his former band member. He saw the cousin that always went to all of his shows and all the stuff in the area and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, come in here. Let's have a selfie. And so it was like me, my wife, my two cousins all together with a great selfie.
Was it
it was just one of those fun things. He's like, it's got to be quick. It's got to be quick. I'm like, that's fine. You got to go sign things.
Any truth to the rumor that when you asked him that, he says, is Taryn Daly around? No? Okay, cool. I'll take some selfies with you guys.
Oh, it's a great song. Hey, we got to talk to Chris in Seattle because, Chris, you were at Pearl Jam last night and you want to talk about it.
I was, and I wanted to come up to 113, but my seats were way better, and I just...
Where were you seated, Chris? Tell us.
I was in section 4. I was Mike's side, and I could see... I talked to deep sea divers. They were going on stage, and I could see the guys getting on stage. I could see all the guitars and the techs and whatnot. And, man, being 51 and seeing them, drop in the park and at the Mural Amphitheater when I was a teenager and then seeing them last night, I mean, I'm not afraid to tell you that I shed a tear. They were great.
Dude,
They're on there.
I had so many goosebump moments when they were performing where it was just like, oh my gosh, this song is so great. I mean, for me, I'm curious what your highlight was, but for me, I know for me it was when they busted into Deep. I mean, there was a bunch of different, Just Breathe. I mean, there was so many great moments, but when they hit Deep, I just wasn't expecting it. And
when people ask me around me, they're like, what do you think they're going to open up with? I'm like, well, it's going to be Release. Are you kidding me?
And they did.
It's going to be Release. Oh, absolutely. And then Given to Fly and that song you were talking about on the organ, I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, that was so cool.
Oh,
that was wicked.
River or something. Gosh darn it.
It was all amazing. It was all amazing.
Are you going tomorrow night, Chris?
Rivercross.
Here's my throw out to the universe. I am going. I do not have a ticket. I have a Mariners ticket for tonight. I'd trade for, but I'm gonna go down to the show and just enjoy the energy.
You know what, Chris?
Because
I can tell you one thing. Then my seats are gonna be better than yours on Thursday.
Well, good. I hope you guys have a great time and hope to see you there.
I hope I see you there too, man. It's gonna be a blast. Got him. Yeah, that's right.
Now,
gigantic, I tell you.
Why would a man disrobe? Why would a man disrobe?
She's gonna punch you, man.
And climb up on top of a statue. And how does Bumblebee from the Transformers factor into this story? We're going to tell you at 9:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
A New Mexico man named Danny V. No, I'm just kidding. A New Mexico man named Hector was arrested for indecent exposure. He climbed up a Transformers statue.
Is there a Transformers statue in New Mexico?
Apparently.
Okay.
I've never been there.
Before your time.
Yeah. And he got naked there. On the statue, got naked on the statue 2 times.
Wow.
Well, meth is quite a drug over in New Mexico, we hear.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Bumblebee statue, so I don't know if you're familiar with the Transformers.
The yellow one.
Yes. So Bumblebee is the statue, and police say he was totally naked and had what they described as a bunny suit around his ankles.
I do love that the part that's most confusing to us is the fact that there's a Transformer statue, not that a guy is getting naked standing on top of this thing.
So this is the audio of a witness talking about seeing Hector climb up the statue and get in the nude.
One of our main concerns was that he could have hurt himself. He could have fallen, and within a few minutes, they took him away, I think probably to a holding station down the street. He returned again after he was released, fully clothed in a nice white outfit that they provided at the holding station.
That almost sounds like he broke out.
Meth is a bad drug, kids. Stay away from drugs. That's all I got to say. Hey, we're getting a lot of text messages about the Pearl Jam show, but a lot of people are trying to figure out exactly why do we have Taryn yelling, "It was gigantic," over and over on the show. They want a little context. So if you missed it earlier this morning, Taryn, who I'm now referring to as Tipsy Taryn at the Pearl Jam concert, I was sitting right next to her, and as the band was playing their last song, you were about ready to leave, and I'm like, you can't leave until you give me a review of the Pearl Jam concert, and this is what Taryn Daly had to say about Pearl Jam's awesome show last night at Climate Pledge Arena. Instant concert review from our friend Taryn Daly here.
This was the most amazing night. Seattle is celebrating something gigantic. Pearl Jam is back after 6 years, and it has been an evening for the record books.
Evening for the
record books.
Is your middle name Hyperbole? How many years, Taryn?
Very excited. Six
long
years, Danny. 6
years. Gigantic.
Which I think broke Sarah's brain that you were so fired up about after 6 long years. The band is back.
We're like so dramatic about it.
Yeah.
Literally only 6 years, and you're like, this is the best night of my entire existence.
Well, think about it. 6 years ago, I didn't have a kid yet. I was living a different life.
It's a whole
These
new
last
world.
6 years have been long.
They've been long and
gigantic.
Well, you asked and you shall receive because you said, there's a great Pixie song called Gigantic.
You did not.
Seattle is celebrating something gigantic.
I don't think her face could be more red than it is right now, Steve Migs.
Great Pearl Jam show. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Back at Climate Pledge Arena for night 2.
For the first time in 2 nights.
It's so gigantic. After 2 long nights of not seeing Pearl Jam, they are going to be
gigantic.
It might be gigantic tomorrow night. It just might be.
I really hope you get tickets for tomorrow so I can track you down and get some more audio.
There's been a lot of nudity discussed today, and we're going to discuss a little bit more nudity. A man was arrested for getting naked on a plane. We're going to tell you what happened during the Daily Migs download after 3 days grace.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Do you guys know who Tipsy Taryn absolutely loves kicking it with?
Ryan Castle.
Rowdy Ryan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was just kidding. I didn't think in a million years you were going to say me.
I do love kicking it with you.
And the more drunk you are, the more tolerable I am.
The more drunk she gets, the more
gigantic
she becomes.
I was having a good time last night, Ryan Castle.
You guys look surprisingly well for having had a late night out and then gotten up early.
I was feeling great until right around 9 o'clock, and then all of a sudden my body's like, it's shutting down.
Yeah,
it's time to go. It's time to go take a nap.
Right, well, go get yourself a nap on the big couch in the green room.
I'll try. If someone doesn't walk in on me all the time.
Eric Powers.
Don't even get me going.
Read the sign.
I put a sign on the door. On the door handle.
That's Powers' private office. You didn't know that?
I always give people a tour. You give people a tour, he walks in and I'm asleep in there. I'm like, hey,
what is
everybody.
happening right now?
He's like, you napping? I'm like, yeah, that's what the sign was on the door.
School group coming through. Bunch of Girl Scouts or something.
Guys were,
creepy old guy sleeping on a couch in this dark room.
Well, it's extra awkward because in order for me to sleep, I have to take all my clothes off. So, it's very odd.
It's weird. And then that couch is leather, so you stick to it.
Hey, the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. Shout out to the Seattle Mariners. The winning ways continue. That's 3 straight against the Houston Astros. Beat them 4-2. Their good luck charm. No, it wasn't Julio Rodriguez. It was our friend Sarah. She was there.
Oh, way to go.
And she even stuck around till the end, so that's pretty impressive.
Always.
Yep. She did a thing. That's cool.
So they play the Astros again tonight.
There's a man in Australia who was flying on Virgin Airlines, and he's being accused of running naked down the aisle of the plane. He knocked down a flight attendant. They ended up having to turn the plane around and go back. He was arrested at the airport. The airline has apologized and said that the guests that were impacted, they feel very sorry about what happened.
And what's worse is they can't call it Virgin Airlines anymore.
It's now called Cherry Popped Airlines. It's very weird. Do you guys know who Benson Boone is?
No.
Okay, of course Sarah does.
He's related to Daniel Boone of the Boones.
He's opening up he's from Monroe, Washington. And he's opening up for Taylor Swift when she does her stadium shows over, I guess, in London at Wembley Stadium and other places as well. I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
Isn't that how the Ginger Kid got started, too? Opening for Taylor Swift? Yeah.
I saw him open up for Taylor Swift at a small venue when Taylor played, I think, a place called like the Tacoma Dome.
Yeah.
Real small, real intimate.
Back in her early days.
She was humble and playing those small places. So I had to look up who the hell Benson Boone is, and I'm like, oh, I do know this song. I did not realize that this dude's from Monroe, Washington.
Please stay. I want you, I need you home.
Yeah, he's a Monroe kid.
This song is awesome.
Take these beautiful things that I've got.
Sarah's feeling it, but yeah, I guess.
Well, if Sarah likes it, you know it's good.
And cool.
It's what the young kids like now.
It's a great song.
Real fast. I gotta tell Ryan the story about the barista. I don't know if you heard it this morning.
I did hear it this morning, and she's right. You're old.
It hurt my soul.
I bet.
She's like, what do you got going on? I'm going to see Pearl Jam. What's that?
What's that?
I'm not even who's that. What's that?
Does it taste good?
You shut your mouth.
I never thought go F yourself more in my brain and responded with, it's a band. It's the saddest moment.
Get off my lawn.
I'm an old guy here with my child. We're going to ballet, and then I'm going to see a Pearl Jam.
Do you know where I could get some Tiger Balm for this hip thing that I've been dealing with?
Hey, and some Gold Bond because it's going to be a little swampy at the show.
My wife is just dying. She's like, never has a moment shown how old you are and how young that barista was at the exact same time.
That does sting.
It hurt. It hurt real bad. Hey, the weather's going to be pretty decent unless you have bad knees. You might feel it a little bit. 57 degrees. It's going to be cloudy. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with the Morning 12 Pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.